Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 1.7 Weeklies, Week 2. I am Spinnaker, and I'm joined with Job of CM.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, so we're starting off here with a Blacksmith Seed, which is the first of the season. Most of these runners are probably expecting a temple for the first seed because that's what I've been giving them a lot. Yeah, we have a Blacksmith, which should be very interesting. We have a really stacked lineup of runners today. We have Galactic coming back for the first time this season. He was the winner of seasons 1 and 2, so that's super exciting. And as well as Bloons, who's been just destroying every tournament that he's been playing in. And then, of course, you have Max, who has second place in 1.7, former world record holder, and Teddy, and a bunch more. So this is a super stacked lineup. And yeah, they're just off to a fast start because they don't have to loot a temple or go through a cave. They're just getting their leaves, and the food was really fast from the carrots. But I think some runners might go for steak just to have extra food. Job, what kind of nether enter time do you expect on this seed?
Nether end of time. Something like 4 minutes.
Okay, that's pretty decent. I actually think some of these top runners are going to be in low 3 even, or mid 3. I think the only issue with this seed is the leaves, like the savanna leaves are pretty slow. But other than that, these blacksmiths that give you everything are just super fast. So I think we'll see runners head over to the lava pretty shortly.
Usually the trees. There's not a lot of like oak trees, so it's gonna be harder to get leaves.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes when I'm seed finding and I'm feeling really generous, I'll plant some oak trees in a savanna. But this time I wasn't so kind. Looks like Max is the first one heading over to the lava, along with whoever's in the bottom left. I have no idea who that is. But yeah. So mid 3 enters for these runners. Just about what I expected. Okay, yeah. So we have Galactic in the bottom left. And Bloons looks like got his water glitched or messed up the portal.
Oh.
Minor time loss, but still, that's going to set him back behind a lot of these other runners who are now entering. So we have Ultimate in, Lore in, Infume still not in the Nether, which is surprising. But he's going to be in pretty shortly. And there's actually 2 fortresses on the seed. I think most people will be going to the same one that Blooms is heading to right now. But you can see on the right side of the screen, there's like another part of the fortress, or maybe it's a different fortress that it's possible to route to.
Yeah, this one is a lot easier to get into compared to the other one.
Yep. It looks like we have just one closed spawner, so that's super nice. And Otherwise, it would be a difficult blaze fight because they do only have stone sword with the 6 iron from the blacksmith. So it should be pretty manageable.
Why don't you give me the closed spawner yesterday?
Well, listen, I gave you guys a really nice first seed last week, and I just wanted to mix it up with an open spawner. But I did give you an iron sword, so
I mean, I
it
guess
was also like
practice
a god
better.
nether. Yeah. Okay, maybe next week I'll get you guys a close spawner. There are too many DNFs. I'm honestly really disappointed that Ultimate didn't go for a blaze bed here since he's been hyping that up this whole time. Or maybe he did? I can't tell. No, I think he's crafting a bed now, so I don't think he did.
Yeah.
Which is pretty lame if you ask me. But it looks like everyone's still at the spawner and alive. Galactic taking some hits, but
Galactic almost.
what was that?
No, Galactic. Just taking damage.
Oh yeah.
Also, is Galactic using C-skill setup?
Yeah, Ultimate's also using that, which is really, really unacceptable. But
What do you mean it's unacceptable? It's the best
C-Skull
setup.
setup is so bad, I'm sorry. Like, I think C-Skull just lied to everyone so that he could have world record. Like, that setup is just meant to kill you. You see Max, he didn't do C-Skull setup, and he's gonna be the first to exit the nether. Oh, sub 730 exit for both Max and Galactic. And we have Bloons heading out as well. Infume actually on his way
Oh my God.
back.
It's a
Even
fast and fast net though.
yeah,
Wait.
he was in like at least 30 seconds behind everyone else. Wait. Is
Where's
he?
he going?
I think maybe he was looking for soul sand for the elevator, but then realized it was too far.
Okay.
So these runners are able to push east to get to better chords right now, which will bring them closer to the stronghold. And Bloon's actually left on 6 rods, which is pretty risky for a tournament setting. But you know it's Bloon, so like he's just definitely gonna enter no matter what.
Yeah.
So everyone was able to get out sub 9, which is great. There were no deaths that we can see on our screen. Obviously, there are other runners who are off screen, but they're just not shown right now.
Max is building tower.
Yep. Bloons is having trouble deciding where he wants to tower because the terrain isn't amazing. Almost MLG'd with lava. That was scary. But yeah, everyone's towering now. I think Bloons and Max and Galactic are at the best chords, so they should have a slight advantage. But yeah, we saw Bloon setting up the LFT. I know that Bloons is one of the few runners who can alternate between OBT and LFT on the fly. So I think for tournaments, he's going to be doing LFT just because that's the meta for getting string consistently.
Yeah. I haven't learned at LFT.
That's fair. I mean, it's really complicated and it's always changing every other day. Like Chaos will just post a new video on like a new TNT exit, trampoline, double bottom bed warp. So I don't blame you.
Yeah.
It's like someone hit a cave. I think Teddy is dealing with cave on the top left, which is actually how he lost last week by digging into a cave with lava.
Oh.
But thankfully,
Oh no.
oh my god, Teddy just can't catch a break with the caves, man. Well, his death last week at least prompted us to remove cave lava, but it doesn't change the fact that he's just getting completely screwed right now.
Oh my god, you found another cave.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Never lucky. But he finished high 11, which is still fine, but obviously I was just like completely RNG.
Yeah.
We have Ultimate with his Gamma 1 and his very unique LFT build. Very classic. And he can't set up his trampoline exit because there was no TNT on the seed, so I think he's gonna have to do... I don't think he has elevator either. So probably gonna use respawn invincibility to exit. So Bloons is dancing for us.
Just raving.
Yeah. That's a Galactic classic, actually. When Galactic builds his tower, he usually like dances around. And then also when he doesn't get good spawns, he'll do the same. Maybe it's a strategy. Because it seems like the best runners all do that.
Yeah.
I actually did that in my PB because I was building my tower so slow and I kept forgetting the ground height, so I would like I had to check it again, and then I was so frustrated, so I was just shaking as I was building up. And then it ended up being 1.7 world record. So maybe it's a good meta.
Yeah, maybe. I should try it.
Yeah. Okay, Balloons just checked. I didn't see how many that was. The Dolphins are about to get in the lead. Spice, why are you talking about the Dolphins? We have these excellent competitors right here, athletes, if you will, who are way superior to the Dolphins.
The Dolphins? Wait, what's Dolphins?
It's a sports team in the US. It's a very small sport. Not really important. You don't need to know about it.
American stuff.
Yeah, no one actually cares about that sport. I mean, come on now. 1.7 is 10 times more popular.
Ooh.
Alright, so it looks like Ultimate just slept and is leaving. Bloons is doing the elevator now, which on LFT is kind of dank because you have to like jump up on top of the sand to break the blocks. But it works. So Bloons has 12, Spice says. Oh my god, now we have Max and Galactic purling out of the tower at the same exact time. They were the first two to exit the nether, and now they're on the same pace. But Bloons might have a slight advantage right now. Wait, Bloons only has one string though. Okay, got the last from the slider here. It was actually a pretty slow tower exit for most people. No one left sub 15, which is kind of surprising. We see Bloons actually, I think, is close to the stronghold now with that eye change.
Yeah.
Galactic has to kill pigs. Maybe didn't grab enough carrots from the village.
Oh, he's brawling.
Yeah, Spiced, everyone's on the same pace. Like, no one had an insanely fast tower leave, so everyone's going down at the same time.
Bloons is digging down.
Yep, it is quite a high dig down because it was on top of this Savannah mountain, so that's going to slow the run down a little bit. And Galactic is going to be the second to dig down here.
And so does Ultimate.
Yep. And it's a 2-eye, so Bloons is fine with 6 rods. And there we go, we have a mid 17 enter for Bloons. End Island looks pretty manageable. Not too many towers.
Yeah.
Galactic's in. Ultimate's about to enter as well. Bloons getting off the second bed there. Not great beds, but the charges were difficult.
Yeah.
But it does give a chance for Ultimate and Galactic to steal this from Bloons. Yeah, Bloons' dragon just does not want to charge, it seems. Meanwhile, Ultimate, I think, was able to get off a bed.
How many heart does Dragon have for Ultimate?
I'm not sure. Oh, missing that bed. That's really bad. Bloons getting a bed. And now Lore's in the end as well. Galactic is on the best pace. Just needs one more charge for Galactic.
Yeah.
Bloons missing another bed is clearly tilted, but still has enough beds to finish this. And looks like Galactic's getting that last charge and finishes first. Max is closing in now with a later enter. really nice elevated bed from Bloons. Just needs one more. So everyone's in the end. And last charge for Bloons. Bloons is going to take second, probably, depending on the IGT. Meanwhile, Ultimate has been in the end for a while now and is going to end up losing probably to Lore and Max. And there it is. Lore finishes the dragon. Oh, Max's dragon is so low. Just needs one arrow. I think he'll get it. Yep, there's the kill for Max. Now we have Teddy, who's also very close to finishing. This could be it, and there it is. Teddy finishing right after. Ultimate is just standing around in the end, not able to finish. I don't know how many beds he has, but wow, a lot of runners were able to catch up to him. Infume now on great pace. A lot of clean runs from these runners. We have Rain and Sprawple also in the end.
And Ultimate finishes.
Nice. At least he was able to finish the end fight, even though it was incredibly slow.
Yeah.
But much better than a DNF or a throw in some other way. And now we have Nova entering the end. Infume is also just waiting for charges. Getting a spiral charge, very difficult to pull off. But not great damage there. And we see Pato triangulating now. Infume is actually grinding gravel because did not have enough arrows. Now getting charged. Oh my gosh, almost dying. I think the armor saved him. A DNF for Infume would be really bad this early on in the event. Yeah, I think he's out of beds. Has to go for crystals. I don't think Infume has a great chance of finishing this out. Meanwhile, Rain and Nova doing a much better job. And Infume gonna take the death there. It probably wasn't finishable at that point, but very unfortunate. And Rain getting the last charge. Rain has been making moves. I think they did very well in the CRSG 1.7 as well. Looks like Sprawple's out of arrows now. So I was just playing the waiting game. Looks like a lot of these runners had really bad luck with the charges.
Sprawple uses the charger.
Yeah. Okay, but gets that one back.
Got the one immediately.
Nova close to finishing.
One more.
Yeah, I think Nova has 3 arrows, Sprabble's out of arrows, but both of them just need one more bed. And then we have Pato, who's preparing to enter, so should be able to get an attempt.
Noah gets a charge, and that is it.
Yep, Sprabble also getting the charge right after Nova. Both are going to be finishing, which is good to see.
Yeah.
I think the spread on the seed was really nice. Like, everyone finished pretty close to one another. Looks like the fastest time was Galactic with a 1959, classic Galactic, getting sub 20. And I think Pato is our last participant still going. Has 4 minutes to make this end fight work, so I have faith. Oh, Max, you overshot the stronghold. Damn. I mean, it was under a mountain, so I can see why you've missed it. And Pato spawning under the crystal. I don't remember seeing other people have to dig up onto obsidian.
Max, I think that's just like skill issue. I'm so sorry, Max.
Yeah, I mean, Max won CRSG, so I don't really feel bad for him. Pato has to be careful of his health. He's getting some charges though. I'm not sure if Pato started late or took an early death, because the IGT is 21 minutes for him. Okay, so it looks like Pato actually started late, which means he's still on great pace. We do have a 31-minute RTA limit, so as long as Pato finishes within the next 3 minutes, then it will be a sub 25 run, most likely. Getting some beds, but there are some towers up that are making the dragon heal a lot. This charge looks really difficult.
Ooh.
Does well considering he didn't pillar up.
Oh my god, the charges.
The charges are just coming one after the other. But he does need 2 more beds. This is kind of painful without any arrows, I have to admit. Oh,
Oh,
the poor fuck
Ooh.
strat. One time Posho was doing end fights and would just type XFA, and every time he did it, he got a charge. I think it was like 7 charges in a row after typing XFA in chat. Oh, just nearly
no.
finishing the dragon off. But he does have 1 more bed. And it charges again.
Yes.
Oh my god, okay. XFA strat is real. And that's gonna be a very good time, actually, even though we're seeing him finish late because his IGT is 24 minutes. So not bad at all. But yeah, that round went pretty well. A lot of clean runs, and we're gonna go to a quick break before round 2. Hello, we are back for round 2. We just had a small update on the standings because Ultimate accidentally started his run on Peaceful, so that's gonna have to count as a DNF, unfortunately. But we're getting into the second seed, which is a village and temple seed. Job, what is your favorite kind of overworld for 1.7?
Obviously temple. I mean, dungeon is fun, but as long as it's not structuralist, it's good.
Yeah. What do you have against structuralist, though?
Just painful to just finding caves.
That's fair. I would have to agree. I mean, I think temple plus village is always the fastest.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have Galactic up on the main screen because he won the first round with a sub 20, which is honestly pretty insane if you think about it, considering he hasn't been playing the game much, if at all, and just comes back and wins the first round of weeklies because he's just that good. It does look like this village has no food though, so gonna have to bone meal wheat or kill animals.
I mean, you can also like cook potatoes, but that's yeah.
That's true. Like when you enter the Nether, you can set a furnace down and cook with a lava bucket. A pretty
Yeah.
decent strategy.
I feel like killing animals should be like faster.
Yeah, if the animals are right there, then you generally want food and then like good food in the Nether. So yeah, and there's actually horses on the seed, and I think the runners have a saddle. So yeah, you see lore
Yeah.
on the top right, going for a horse. Surprised that he's the only one going for a horse because there is sugar and wheat available, which increases the chance of them being tamed. So definitely a good strategy, I'd say, on the seed to just pick up some of that sugar cane and I was about to say trade it to the horse, but just feed it to the horse. Giga Polska. Honestly, there's probably some runners who are off stream right now who are using horse. Like Infume's not on stream. He's definitely using horse. Like 100%, I can guarantee it. It looks like Max is entering the Nether now. Oh, we're getting an update. Looking at Infume here. He's not on a horse. There's no. Oh wait.
Wait.
Is this his horse? Yeah. He's
Yeah.
already tamed it. He's already one step ahead. Okay. There it is. But interestingly, Max is so far ahead of everyone else right now. I don't know how this is possible, but no one is even close to entering.
Because you didn't tame a horse, that's why.
Maybe, yeah.
And honestly, he didn't tame a horse, so he would have lost this run. No.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna lose in the end game to no horse. But yeah, Infume is taking his sweet time right now in this overworld, getting enough food on his horse. Very elegant. Now he's leaving the horse behind, so he's gonna have to backtrack if he wants to get the horse again. This is a fortress spawn though, so it should be a pretty fast nether. And it's another enclosed spawner. Whoever did the seed finding has just been too generous. Oh, someone in the bottom right going for TNT Netherrack, I believe. I think that's Galactic.
My bottom right.
Yeah.
Also, next timer. It ain't big enough.
Or Javier, actually. Sorry. Yeah, that is a pretty dank timer.
Too small.
Yeah, too small. Infume going for a 116 Blaze TNT setup. I cannot believe this guy. He's been playing 116 for too long. He forgot how to do the 1.7 Blaze TNT. I think they do the same amount of clearance, but it's just unnecessary blocks to place. Oh yeah, so Spice, the reason why some runners will just shift click the TNT instead of lighting it is so that if there's a zombie pigman nearby, then it won't aggro it. So you can use buttons, or you can just let fire naturally light the TNT, and then it won't aggro pigmen. But Teddy is going to be the first one to exit the nether. Max was first by a long shot going in. But now Teddy also on his horse, so definitely has a huge advantage over Max now.
Yeah, 100%.
Brawble, who hasn't been on the stream, is also one of the first to exit the nether. No horse for him though. And Lore is in a very dangerous situation right now. On 6 rods, if I can read that correctly. No, 4? 4 rods?
4, yeah, that's 4.
Okay, so might be a late nether exit for Lore, or actually, yeah, I can't quite read his timer. But... Okay. So Lore should be okay, probably. As long as he gets through these trays. Not able to get that rod though. Meanwhile, we're seeing the other runners build their towers. We have a lot of LFTs going on. Rain also exiting now. Yeah, Laura is definitely going to be out much later than you'd like. And didn't go for any shears, I think. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, he's fine. Just gonna be slow. Propel is doing his top fence, which is very based. Has a few seconds to grind some flint. I think he has 5 flint, so he's set on that. What is that emote? Giga Cat. Very true. You need to be a Giga Chad or be somewhat insane to do some of these LFT setups. Propel is gonna hit a cave, unlucky. It's like Max was the first to finish his tower, joined with Teddy. Oh, did Infume DNF? That is very unfortunate. Dang. Probably died to blazes. So looking at the standings right now, you have Galactic. Is Galactic on stream? I don't think so. But we have Bloons, who's on quite good pace. Lore is going to be a bit slow. And Max is still fine, so Max has a good chance to catch up here in the standings. Okay, we have Galactic up now. So Galactic's towering, so nothing went horribly wrong for him.
Wait, what happened to Javier?
Javier, I am not sure. This doesn't look very fun though. Wait. What happened? I think he built the tower, but like the platform completely wrong, maybe? I mean, I see a double stack of sand, which I don't understand. That's probably the issue. I think the tower might be too high. And I don't know how this is going to be saved. But I'll be very impressed if he can do that. Check from Spropple. Looked like 9 pearls to me. Or at least single digit. Bloons went for a check and 2 RDing, so he's going to be the first out on this tower. I'm just trying to get the bed back, but it doesn't always drop.
Oh no. What up?
Be okay. Oh, able to sleep at the bottom though. And has 12 pearls, I think.
Yeah.
Max is
12
out.
pearls.
Getting a creeper though. Oh my. Okay. Max is fine, but almost just got comboed by 2 creepers and spiders. The first 2 out do not have a horse. This is not okay. Looks like Spropple is going for a TNT exit, which is
You'll not
somewhat
see
risky
it.
because you'll be on low health.
Oh.
Oh, that was clean.
Oh.
Okay. Could go for a sleeping and eye overlap, but doesn't want to. Going for the MLG on the mobs, okay. That was scary. But that was sick. And now Balloons is swimming without a boat. Maybe he's close. Now we have a leaf from Galactic. Max is getting more food. Looks like food was a struggle on this seed.
Yeah. The Blins is digging down.
Yep, looks like Bloons has everything he needs for the end. And yeah, as Art mentioned, it looks like Javier was able to fix the tower. And I think if he spends the whole night, then he can get enough pearls to finish. Especially with the race mod, which boosts the spawns. Oh, and Teddy was able to take his horse to the coast, but he's gonna have to abandon it now. Very sad. Oh, Bloons doesn't have extra pearls, so has to speed bridge over to the end island. This is super scary, but Bloons is definitely the best speed bridger in this tournament. And 2RD is actually kind of scary because you don't see the dragon coming until it's within, I think, 4 or 5 chunks. But he made it over safely. He was a mid-16 enter, so this could be like low 18 pace. Getting logged by the Enderman. Okay, looks like that's -1 bed. That's the worst. Max also doesn't have any extra pearls. I think it was a 0 eye. So this is very scary. Has to keep peeking over. See if the dragon's charging. And Bloons with a really nice bed. We have Teddy in the portal room. Max getting his first bed. Max getting another bed. He could take this from Bloons. No one had extra pearls, it seems. Teddy is also bridging over. Bropple, no extra pearls. Everyone had 12 pearls and it was a 0 eye. This is insane.
Bropple killed like 2 Endermans and I think it didn't drop.
Oh wow. Maybe the rates were not very good.
Yeah.
And Max is 1 shot away from killing the dragon for first and gets it. Bloons is really struggling now. The dragon is healing back up and I think he's starting to get low on beds. Oh, Max missed the fountain. Had to pillar back up, but still gonna take first, I believe.
Now Max can get like -2 minutes for like not getting horses, so.
Yeah. Galactic, the first one to enter with a pearl. So, gonna be on low 20 pace maybe. Bloon's getting a good angle. Great bed.
Nice.
Bloons is now out of arrows, and this is his last bed, so hopefully there's not a ton of crystals still up.
It's charging.
Yep. Oh, and he's gonna miss it just barely, but he rolled the 50-50 and got the bed back. Still doable here. Just can't die. And there's the finish for Bloons. An ultimate taking a death in the end. That is the worst. I didn't see what happened. Maybe died to the void. Maybe died to the dragon. I don't know. But that is really rough for ultimate after taking a DNF round 1.
Yeah.
I think Teddy's had a pretty long end fight now as well. Galactic getting a nice charge. Bropple, really good bed, just needs one more. Now we have 2 rains going on here. They are also close, and Sprople gets the last bed off. Oh no, Teddy is out of beds, has to go for crystals. This is rough. But this is possible, and just barely mistimes it. Oh, that was so close. I think getting the charge again? No.
No.
He needs the charge very soon, otherwise he needs another crystal, and then it's just gonna be very tough from there. Has some arrows though. So this isn't quite over for Teddy. Alternating between the 4 angles with the end stone. I don't know, it's just healing too much now. It's not looking great. Getting 0 charges now. I mean, Teddy should at least try, because it's better than DNF. But, alright, we have the charge, needs good damage. Gets pretty good damage. Oh, okay, that was a scary clutch. But this is doable. If it comes now, when he's on this tower, it's possible. Gonna boat away. Just needs it now to finish. Meanwhile, Lore came back after that slow start. I think Teddy's on 16 RD, so it should be okay. Oh, but Javier also bridging over. And Lore getting the kill on the dragon, so slow start, but was able to clutch up, so should still be decent in the overall standings. And here's the last charge for Teddy. He gets it.
He gets it.
Okay, so at least not taking a DNF. Obviously, he would have liked to finish 5 minutes ago, but
yeah.
Where is the fountain? Oh, it's up there. Okay. I don't know. I was confused. But okay. We have Pato and Javier in the end. I'd imagine that the towers were pretty difficult on the seed, considering a lot of runners had to go for crystals. Gets a charge there, but takes a good amount of damage. Pato's end fights are always really stressful to watch, because he's able to hit the beds, but then he's always on like 2 hearts.
Oh
There it is.
no!
No. Pato dying along with the dragon. I think the dragon died.
Wait, is it?
I don't know. I couldn't really tell. Oh, but Pato's gonna have to run back. And Javier clutching it up with 1 heart. Oh my gosh, why are these end fights so close? Nova bridging over with Cobble. Everyone had to bridge over on the seed. It was not kind.
Oh yeah, but that's going back to the stronghold. So I think
Yeah.
he did kill it.
I mean, either way, yeah. He's not grabbing another bed, so I think he's just gonna hop in the end portal. Nova is using a pressure plate for end stone. He maybe has already accepted the fact that they're gonna have to use crystals. Which is not good, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, hopefully Pato remembers to bring enough blocks to bridge. Actually, well, no, his path should still be there, right? If he bridged over to the end island, I think it should still be there. Nova has dealt 0 damage to the dragon at this point. So, not looking great, but still possible. Wait, we're watching... Okay, one of the Novas is just slightly behind. It's gonna be really close for Pato, actually. I think he forgot where the hole was, and it might be difficult to get down.
Oh, he said that it's that cobblestone.
I'm worried that he's gonna drown, actually. Yeah, has to go back up for air. Maybe getting some tools was a smart play, but he only has a minute and a half, roughly. It's like Nova Stream died. So we can focus in on Pato here, who has this very intense journey back to the end fountain. He's drowning. I think he's gonna drown. I think it's over. It's over. Oh no. A valiant effort, but yeah, those ocean strongholds are just a pain to get back to in 1.7 because you can't swim, and yeah, that's really tough considering he was able to kill the dragon. And I'm not sure if that's everyone. It looks like Nova did finish with a 28:30. So I think that's going to be everyone for this round. So yeah, very entertaining round. We had a lot of DNFs, but we're going to take a quick break and we'll come back for the last round. Hello everyone, welcome back for round 3 of this week 2 of 1.7 Weeklies. We have pretty tight competition actually this week. For first, we have Bloons, Max, and Galactic all within 2 points of each other. So any of them could take the win here.
That's a nice temple placement.
Yeah, they spawn very close to the temple, and I think there's also a village inside of this temple. Or the temple is inside of the village, rather. And we see 2 diamonds, so diamond sword, which is going to make the blaze fights a lot better. Should hopefully see less DNFs. And yeah, we have, I guess, Lore's in 4th with 9 points, so you would need a lot of things to go his way to take the win here. What are your predictions for who's going to win this round and the overall weekly?
Definitely not Max.
That's fair, because he didn't get the horse in the last round, so has to get punished somehow.
I feel like Galactic would take this.
Now, I'm gonna go with a boring answer, but I think Bloons is going to win this because he's just so consistent and has been destroying every seed. Hasn't gotten worse than 3rd place in a long time, I think. But Teddy has had a pretty rough weekly, and he's also one of the top competitors, so I expect him to do better this seed. Especially now, since he has nothing to lose. He's probably gonna leave on 6 rods and play a bit more aggressive. And I think this seed is very strange in terms of coordinates because they're pretty much at 0, 0, or maybe like -100 on the X or something. So it's not immediately obvious where they should push in the desert. So this will be interesting to see where they go. Does look like Teddy is the first one at this lava pool. I think Galactic just spotted the lava. They were facing the lava at spawn, but maybe some of them didn't see it. Max spotted it.
Oh! Wait, who's that? No bottom left. That's purple.
Oh,
Oh no, it's purple.
not a frog's portal, please. Oh, it's fine, it's fine. So we can see on Max's screen that the fortress is not visible right away. So a couple of these runners were using the pie chart to find it, but here it is now. It's not too far, but it is a scary fortress because you can see the spawner right there, right over lava.
Oh my god.
Balloon's actually going to boat down to save some health, which is very smart. Sprapple also taking that long boat down. Just going for a little ride in the nether, getting hell. Oh, Lord didn't get out of his boat in time, and so he just ate all of the fall damage. He was on half a heart. Gonna have to play a bit safer now. Yeah, Laura's looking for an enclosed spawner.
And he found it.
Yep. So that might pay off for him, actually.
Yeah.
Because we see on Max's screen, he got an outside blaze, and those are extremely annoying. He's gonna go for it, though. Oh, and it looks like Teddy also made it to the enclosed spawner. Rain is making it enclosed. I think that's actually the best strategy. Definitely in tournaments, but I also think that building a roof is objectively faster in some situations, even in RSG. Oh, and Balloon's taking a death in the nether. I missed that. That's pretty huge because he's gonna have to get down from the fortress. I think there's a path to walk down without a boat, but that gives Max really good hopes of winning this weekly now. Ooh, that rod is just barely hanging on to that wood there. But I think he's out.
Yeah.
Is that 6 or 8? I couldn't tell. Oh, Bloon's also gonna die. Yeah, this is really bad for Bloons now. And I think Galactic is also making his way out. And Sprapple made it out. So although Sprapple most likely can't get back into this, he's on great pace. The best pace.
Yeah.
Looks like Max has like 30 seconds to push cords. Meanwhile, Sprapple decided to just stick the tower down immediately without pushing any cords. Maybe thought it was so close to 0-0 that he wasn't sure which way he should go. But yeah, most of these runners made it out in one piece. Even Balloons, I think, is going to be fine at the end of this. Definitely at a disadvantage, but it's not a DNF. Oh, Max
Max.
missing the clutch. And also, wait, I'm confused. Did he forget that he had to wait? Or I don't know.
I think he just like forgot to put water in the bed.
Oh.
Oh no,
He missed
he
the
just
block.
misplaced. He misplaced.
Wait, now what? Oh, he has to think. Okay. Yeah, because Max does block counting still based on the hotbar. He doesn't use F3, I think. So it has to be perfect, otherwise it's hard. So that minor setback.
Yeah.
I should be here. So everyone is on fire right now. Just finishing their tower.
Galactics and Sproffles finishing in the tower, and so does Teddy.
Yep. Had no major cave incidents besides Teddy's first cave in the first seed, so that's good to see.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like almost everyone is towering, even runners that are not on stream. Balloons is gonna have a very late tower finish here. So I would definitely favor Galactic over Balloons now.
Yeah, Galactics is just ahead.
Yeah, and I also think there's a good chance that two people finish ahead of Balloons. I mean, Balloons can still win this because spawns matter a lot, and if Balloons rules the spawns, then he can leave not far behind the leaders.
Yeah.
And Sprobble, I think something happened to Sprobble. Maybe just checked pearls. Looks like our timer stopped, so that is definitely not accurate right now. Looks like Teddy also just checked. Yeah, we're around the 1320 mark right now.
Lore's finishing
And
10 right now.
oh wow, Lore is leaving
Whoa.
sub 14. Maybe he doesn't have enough pros. That looks like single digits, but I also can't really tell. No, that's 14, I think.
That's
Yeah,
a lot.
Lore is 14, so it's gonna be ahead. There is a world where Lore wins this weekly, but it's quite unlikely. Looks like Bloons. No, Bloons is not leaving, but Teddy is attempting to leave, except it looks like the elevator failed or a creeper blew up his items. Man, that is really rough. Teddy didn't really have a chance at podium here, but that is like a really awful way to go out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Galactic going for TNT exit. TNT jump here. Doesn't get great timing, but he's still out. And now Max is just getting his string, and then he'll be on his way on the same pace as Galactic. It's interesting that Lore has not been sleeping because it means he's manually hunting for spiders, which is not an awful strat in tournaments. Just avoid all the other mobs and you can get spiders on the way. Big eye change for Lore. Maybe even overshot it a little bit. But it should be fine. And Sprapple going for a TNT jump on very low HP, gonna die.
Oh no!
Didn't have enough health even, and I think the jump was mistimed, so yeah, that's just a rip for Sprapple.
Yeah.
But okay, Bloons is leaving. We have Galactic, Max, Lore all triangulating. And it looks like Bloons kind of scuffed the respawn exit. Gonna have to break some blocks to make it easier. Now Lore is shredding through this dig down with the gold pick. Could have a low 17 ender here. Another 0-eye. So he's also not going to have pearls because I think there was a break and maybe he did pearl exit or use the pearl. But thankfully he doesn't need a bridge over this time. Oh, the dragon's coming.
Ooh.
Okay, that was so scary.
That was close.
Oh, this is a really tough bed, and yeah, I was never going to do much damage. But Max, I think, is either short pearls. I think he's short on pearls. Or maybe needs... Oh. He's either short on pearls or he missed the dig down. I didn't quite see. Oh, Lore getting almost a task crystal there, but missing the charge. Getting double charge. This dragon is out to get him. Galactic's in the portal room now. It's a 0-eye, and I think he doesn't have enough of something. Probably not enough pearls. Wasn't even close, I think. Yeah, Galactic's gonna have to take a reset, which is huge for the standings now.
Oh.
Because Bloons actually is now has a great chance of winning this.
Yeah.
Max has to look for a cave enderman. It's just hopeless at this point. And Lore, meanwhile, is just beasting here in the end. Ultimate, the second to enter in.
Oh. Max.
And yeah, Max is gonna take a reset. Didn't have enough pearls.
Damn.
Laura's a very difficult bed here now. It gets eaten, and that was his last bed. Meanwhile, Ultimate has been getting a lot of charges. Still has beds. Yeah, or just can't take these charges, and Ultimate gonna take first on the seed, it looks like.
First after 2 DNFs.
Yeah. Laura's getting a charge, but he's gonna need another crystal. And yeah, it's not looking great for Laura. Meanwhile, the leader here, Balloons, entering the portal room. Let's see if he has enough eyes. And it looks like
He does.
he is one short.
Wait, oh no.
Just needs a pearl, but I think Max checked the whole stronghold and didn't get a pearl.
Oh no.
So if that's a DNF for Galactic, DNF for Max, maybe a DNF for Balloons, then, I mean, can someone like Rain come back with a win?
Probably. Like,
Like, it's possible, right?
Yeah.
Or Lore, if he can somehow finish, but I think Lore's kind of given up.
Yeah.
Wait, no, but Balloons got the pearl, no? Balloons is in the end.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Balloons got a pearl from the stronghold that Max wasn't able to find. So, yeah. As long as Balloons finishes this end fight, he will take this weekly. Max is saying he looted all 4 chests, so that means he must have gotten a stronghold Enderman. I mean, surely he didn't open to land, right? I don't think he did. And Rain is very close to finishing. Lower is just chilling on this tower. And Bloons is 1 bet away.
Oh. No, I would have worried.
Lord is just launched. Okay, so a lot of DNFs this round. It was a 0-eye and an open spawner. Bloons just needs 1 more bed. Same with Rain. Oh, so Bloons did get an Enderman in the stronghold or cave.
Oh, Ren is Chrysaline.
Yeah. Oh, and I think Rain just got it.
They got it. Okay.
Let's go. As long as they don't die in the fountain. Okay, they're good. How many? Oh no, this is Bloons' last bed.
Oh.
This is a yikes. Wait, is it possible for Rain to win? Let's think about this. No, I don't think so. Because, yeah, Rain just needs a lot of other people to finish, and there's not enough, I think. So that's Bloons' last bed. It's gonna need probably 2 crystals if it's gonna heal. Max, the seed tester, the seed tester was Frogs, and he had a really easy time on this seed.
It's frogs.
Yeah, Frogs said all the seeds were really easy. I think he would have won this weekly, actually. But yeah, you should not leave on 12. I think Frogs definitely stayed for like 13, 14, which is definitely the play. So yeah, it is confirmed that Bloons cannot possibly lose this. So still wants to finish it out, but I'm guessing it's not gonna happen.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Nova has a chance of finishing this run. Javier is triangulating. Bloons definitely thinks that he lost. Like, he cannot be thinking that Max and Galactic both DNF. So, yeah, I think he'll be very surprised at the end of this round. And getting charged while pillaring up, that's a classic. So, Papa's in the end at
What happened to
around.
Nova?
Oh, Nova died.
Oh.
I also missed that, but probably not finishable. Bobik just got a pearl. I think might be able to enter. Max, I'm I'm giving you guys vanilla seeds. What, do you want me to give you 3 eyes every time? You also have boosted pearl rates, so it makes sense to just have vanilla strongholds. Nova is digging down with dirt, or clutching down with dirt. Oh my gosh, Javier got 2 Endermen. I think one of them TP'd away though, so that's unfortunate.
Oh, didn't I?
It dropped. Max, do you think I have enough time on my hands to go through every stronghold chest and like add pearls? You just have to, I don't know, it's just everything's vanilla. Right, so Nova's in with Rotten Flesh. and a lot of beds actually. So this is very doable, although we're approaching the 30-minute time limit. So
Oh,
got one bed. Still has 20 seconds and needs a charge now. Like right now, and it's not coming. Oh, it's so close, but I think just gonna miss it.
No!
Oh, and died
No!
anyway.
No! Ah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would have been a DNF either way, but that's tough.
yeah.
And Pato also just hit the 30-minute IGT limit, so not going to be finishing there. Javier might have a chance depending on the RTA limit, but
he's crystalline right now.
yeah, he's standing on a crystal, which usually means the run is just dead.
Yeah.
And yeah, the dragon's full health. This is kind of over for Javier. But yeah, so on the seed, Ultimate took first with a 2003, Rain second with a 2342, and everyone else DNF'd. We had 11 DNFs. Well, I guess Infume left. But yeah, pretty much everyone DNF the seed. Pato finishing with a 3105, but it's not fast enough.
Yeah, so that's gonna be it. That means that Balloons is your week 2 winner. Very cool. If you want to see updated standings, once we have the final round 3 points up, you can check that out on the weeklies.tv website.